Hey everybody. First of all, I just wanted to personally thank you guys for being here. I never in a million years thought that I would ever be in a position where I would have a book launch party. First off, I don't take any credit for it. Without any question, my wife Tammy deserves all of the credit. That's my wife. And so grateful for her and my kids, and so grateful for you guys. It's really an eclectic group. Some of you are just family and friends, not just our family and friends. Some of you were folks who read my book early when it was in manuscript mode and endorsed it and said some very kind things. Some of you helped make it happen physically, tangibly. Others of you helped make it happen because you became founders. And for those of you who don't know, founders were people who, without having a clue what I was even going to write about, decided to give me a boost in the arm and invest in this idea of fast-track photographer. And you guys represent a lot of other people who couldn't be here because they're from other parts of the world or for whatever reason. And more than anything, I just wanted to say thank you. This is a huge deal.
Quiet on set. My favorite expression is it only took me 10 years to become an overnight success. So it is so wonderful for everyone that's getting to read Fast Track Photographer that they are not going to have to put in the kind of time that I did, and that they're going to get a quicker move on their business and get where they want to be even faster than I got to.
I believe Dane really went in and pulled the nuggets out of who a photographer is, and that is you, not your photography.
His whole signature brand studio, and just trying to really make the business about yourself and not about the photography per se. It's like it really talks about selling yourself, and that really resonated with me, and I thought it's just incredible. And I just think Dane's such a great guy, and he's such a love cat, and he's always trying to help people out.
Although it really is a fantastic resource for people who are interested in getting into wedding photography, and I certainly wish that I had a book like that when I was starting, I think it's actually a really good book for anybody who's thinking about starting any kind of a business.
Dane's been a huge inspiration from his business model and just the idea behind being a fast-track photographer or fast-tracking your business, and it's just a really, really cool experience and a thing to be a part of.
The part about me is especially great. Compares me to Michael Jordan, which I don't know if he quite does me justice, but you know, his name's Michael, so my name's Michael. I guess we can go with that.
So we started our business a year ago, and we really take to heart all the lessons that he's taught us throughout the book and throughout just personal meetings with him.
Yeah, I definitely recommend the book. I think it's awesome. I think Dane is a really smart guy. I think that he understands our industry.
He was just so genuine, and I felt from him that I haven't felt from every other photographer, but he's just something special. I felt just that he really did want to help me, and he really wanted me to succeed, and I felt he wanted to help me in any way that he possibly could.
Dane Sanders' book, Fast Track Photographer, has definitely been quite a bit of influence. It's funny, I was actually listening to the book on my drive down here to the event, and just reminding me of giving me the direction of where I need to go.
Like the biggest benefit to me was the conversation that kind of went throughout the book between being a signature brand photographer and being a freelance photographer.
It's one of those books that you just want to have several copies to be able to give to your friends or anyone you see that could really use it, because it really makes you think.
Are we signature brand photographers to our customer, or do we just think that we are, and are we really marketing ourselves as a signature brand photographer? So it really helped us think about that.
And in many ways, I felt like I was sitting down at Starbucks with Dane, and he was kind of diving into my business and saying, Jeff, like, why are you making these decisions? How are you making these decisions? And kind of how are they going to impact you?
I loved his book. It was very inspiring to know that there are a lot of photographers out there who care that other people learn.
His book has completely inspired me to figure out who I am, build my business off of that, everything. And it's probably been the biggest, most successful year of my photography, and given me like a huge step to just go out into the world and know that I can be successful doing this and feel confident in who I am and what I'm doing, and I have him to thank for a lot of that.
The one thing of the many things about Dane that has inspired me, that has changed my life, has been to know that it's okay to be passionate about your craft, your career, and your faith.
And being in marketing, one of the key components to branding into pushing that branding across all that you do is figuring out what makes you unique before you do anything in the market. That you take a read through Dane's book and you take it to heart and make sure you figure out what makes you unique.
What was created, really, it's not fair to put just my name on it. It absolutely is a reflection of this community, especially a community of people who want to share, who want to change our industry and raise the bar for our industry. And it really reflects, I think, a lot of thoughts of a lot of people, you guys being many of them. And I just got to name it and put it out there. But as you hear about it, as you read about it, as you talk about it, please know that these are, if anybody says nice things about it, they're affirming you. And they're affirming the ways that you are leading out and contributing to our industry. So grateful for you guys. Really hope you enjoyed tonight. And thank you for coming. So that's it.
You are not your photography.
You are not your photography.
You are not your photography.
You know, you are not your photography.
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 Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, it's Dane. Hi.